Is it just me, or is the iPad kid problem getting even worse? Because last week, I had yet another insane experience with an iPad kid. I went to my local cafe, and recently I've been sitting at the community table more often because I feel like there's always something interesting going on there, and this day was no exception. I was just sitting there with my coffee, minding my own business, when this family of four walks in with these two young kids. They looked like they were around 8 or 9, and they sat right next to me at the community table. At first, I didn't think anything of it because they weren't bothering me. I was doing my own work. We were living in harmony. But then out of nowhere, as I'm working, minding my own business, I hear,
"What you know about rolling down in the deep?"
I look up to see one of the kids holding an iPad right in front of his face, blasting the song Astronauts in the Ocean. Mind you, there's like 30 other people working in this cafe. In my head, I was like, that's annoying, but like the parents are gonna make him stop, right? Before the parents even said anything to their kids, this song played for a good minute and a half, and it took somebody sitting at the community table to tell the parents to quiet down their kids in order for anything to happen. And the mom and dad were sitting right next to their kids, so it wasn't like they weren't aware of what was going on. So the dad did take away the iPad from the kid that was playing the song, but then he gave it to his daughter that was sitting there. And in my head, I had hope. I was like, all right, maybe she's not an iPad kid. Boy, was I wrong. I start hearing Peppa Pig. This girl is playing Peppa Pig full volume on the iPad, and the parents are doing absolutely nothing yet again. Just get your kids some headphones. I was legitimately about to say something to these parents before somebody else told them to quiet their kids down. The mom does take the iPad away, but I guess the daughter was like mid-episode or something like that because she freaks out. She starts repeatedly screaming at the top of her lungs, iPad! She tries to pry the iPad out of her mother's hands, and when she finally gives up, she goes straight to the floor. She just starts worming on the floor. The weirdest part was like the parents were pretty much ignoring her when she was on the floor. Then out of nowhere, the son asks for the iPad, and they give it to him. What type of parenting is this? They're just flipping whoever gets the iPad. But yeah, after that, I was out of there. It was just too much for me. I think we need stricter laws around iPads.